Well, it's a Monday. Knock on wood. Joe's truck's still running, and he's here. And we got a tornado coming. It's gonna be great. Lots of fun. Anyway, let's see what Joe's got. Let's do it.
Hey, it's only whether it's going to be here or not. I've been in, I think, 3 of them.
Yeah.
When I had my big Cornwall truck, I was driving into Tupelo at one time. Tornado's right in front of me. I'm backing up on the Highway 45.
That was a bad one, too.
It was a real bad one.
Yeah, that one was
it was a real bad one. I had people that were in a Jiffy Lube where they have the pits.
Mm-hmm.
They pulled cars over the pits and they were in there. The cars were gone, the building was gone.
Yeah.
But they were praying and nobody was hurt, so
That was a bad one. Hit
the good one was looking up at them, let me tell you.
All right.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Well, what we got new today?
Well, we got a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
But I got to ask you guys something for me first, okay?
Uh-oh.
Can you do that? I don't know. Can we do that?
Sure. What's it?
Okay. So I got me this beautiful rose bush. I mean, it makes these great big roses, and they're purplish. And I got a, here's my before on the ground.
Yeah.
Here's my after. But I mean, they start out like, I know I got it in here, like purplish. But anyways, I want to be able to find out how to graft it so I can start another bush. That one started in just such a little pot from Walmart like years ago.
Yeah, we got one like that. It was like the little bitty, like a 3-inch pot or something, tiny little thing.
I gave it to my wife just sometime in winter time, and springtime was still growing, so I put it outside, and it's like, it's huge. I mean, it wouldn't fit in here. And I've tried grafting it so many times, but I don't got that green thumb. I got partial green, but my grandma, now she had 2 green thumbs. She could grow anything.
That's what mine could do. She could get it, put it in like a paper towel and get it to sprout. And she was good at
Good
stuff.
Housekeeping actually featured her in several different articles on the stuff she did, but man, I wish I paid more attention.
You need to go back and read those articles, Joe.
So if anybody knows how to graft that, please contact me.
There you go.
Okay, so we're going to start with some Noco.
Nocos.
So I had some before, but they were smaller, but this is their big one. 140 watt USB charger.
Okay.
That's fast. And of course you got to get their bigger cables.
Right.
Handles 240 watt. The cable, I think it's like 5 foot.
Okay. Well, that one's
wait, it says 9.8. Yeah.
Wow.
I was trying to be conservative, but they're long. I mean, that way you can plug it in and it can reach whatever you need. These are incredible.
Okay.
The first set of these somehow stays in my kitchen at home. It just, there's so many things that you can charge with this.
Yeah. So I'm assuming it's a smart charger. It's not just going to chunk 140 watts into it all the time, right? It's going to have to, like if you plug something into it like a regular light, it can't take that much. So
I put all kinds of stuff on it, just trying to test, see what it does. And
well, if it ain't blowed you up yet,
it hasn't blown anything up, but it charges stuff, and I'm amazed sometimes how quick things are charged. But so that's it.
Uh-oh. He's having a hunt, boys. He got something special.
Yeah, we're just waiting a second for something. It'll be done cooking by then.
Oh,
Cooking. So we got some Vim TDS UJM 400, which is a favorite. Now these are spring-loaded 1/4-inch universals, or you can put a socket or wrench on here.
Yep.
On this magnet rail, 5.5 millimeter to 14. And if you didn't have this pull ring, I showed a couple guys that. I says, go ahead, pull this off without pulling that ring. every time I come around with them, guys say, yeah, I got this, or yeah, I need to get that, or
right.
you know, yeah, I'm tired of using this guy's. Great
but
set.
They're spring loaded is the best part, because you don't have to worry about it getting floppy and needing O-rings or electrical tape, none of that junk. So
can't stick a floppy in a hole.
That's it.
Now this is new for me having on a truck, but I think I've seen them before, but I always came around with the 10 by 10, 10 sockets, 10 millimeter. So many guys say, I don't need a 10, you got me that. I need something 8 millimeter. Well, guess what? Film has a 8 millimeter, extra deep, 10 sockets, 8 millimeter, including the spring loaded, some impact, some 3/8 drive on a magnetic rail.
That's right.
So it's a 10 by 8. So yeah, I got a bunch of those in and been going through them already.
Cool.
And then already today, guys who I thought already had this didn't, and now they do. So now you got to talk extra deep when you open this here box, because these are 3/8 drive, extra deep, 10 millimeter to 19, cut deep. And then you can talk normal. But they are.
That's a good set right
now,
there.
even though they're chrome and they're cut deep, they are impact rated. And one guy says, yeah, it's really good they're not cut all the way down here, because they'd surely bust out. And yeah, Vim knows that. So
yeah, y'all.
10 millimeter to 19, great set. Deep, cut deep.
EDM 600.
And part number here is EDM 600.
Yep.
Great set. So, I believe we're done cooking.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
See him unplugging.
It's all in the timing. So, whenever I get something like this, or any of my Milwaukee tools, batteries, I make sure it's got a full charge before I deliver it. One, I know it's good.
Right.
It's not like I got a dud somewhere, because it can happen.
Oh yeah.
But this way, I also know it takes a charge. It's got a full charge. And I show somebody how to use things, and I let them know that once it gets to, you know, just these last two lights, when it's halfway, to fully charge it. Don't let it run down, because then you start running into problems and issues for you, and then you gotta go the hard way to try to get fixed.
Right.
I try to tell people to always use the car, or that Noco makes a fast charger you plug in the wall.
Right.
And guess what this is? This is another one of their fast chargers, which would work with this.
The problem is with a car charger, both of my cars, my new cars, ain't got no cigarette lighter. It's USB-C or USB-A. That's it. You just out of luck if you need one now. So.
Oh, don't you have a USB to USB?
I do.
Yeah. There's a will, there's a way.
That's it.
I know we got a bunch of other stuff, but we'll save that for another day.
All right.
Because, as they say, gotta have something to look forward to.
There you go. All right, guys. If you need anything from Joe, his number's right down here at 731-412-7295.
Yeah,
Shoot
that's
him a
it.
text message, because he'll be driving and he'll say, I'm driving. I can't call you back. Or I can call you back, but he forgets because he's busy.
Yeah,
he's always busy. The guy's running everywhere. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you like the video. It does help the algorithm. Check over here for merchandise, coaches, and discount codes down here. If you're not subscribed, you take your finger. Click that button.
It's free.
That's it. Have a good week. See you guys.